Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Unity Church on this very special day. We're going to begin our service if everyone will just pay attention to our screen up here. Patrick. And this is our affirmation for the month of February. And let's affirm this. I'll say it alone, then you can join me. I am love. I express love easily and graciously each day. I am grateful. Together, I am love. I express love easily and graciously each day. I am grateful. Great. And now we'll sing our signature song. Everybody, please rise. And we'll sing Stand Together. Here you go. Mary's going to read us today's daily word.
Good morning. Good morning. Today's daily word is imagination. The power of imagination is the power to create change in my world. The power of imagination allows me to see beyond appearances. As I tune in to divine mind through daily prayer, I open myself to ideas. They may come in visions, dreams, or gentle whispers within. As they arise, I perceive the world and my life in their true perfection. Through the power of imagination, I envision peace and harmony among individuals and nations. I affirm prosperity and abundance in all homes and hearts. Divine mind shows me the way. I take action to manifest my dreams. I invite the universe to surprise me with possibilities. Inspired by spirit, I am free to be creative. I make the best use of my time and resources. Let me hear what God the Lord will speak, for he will speak peace to his people, to his faithful, to those who turn to him in their heart. Psalm 85:8. The daily word today is imagination, and let's say the affirmation together. The power of imagination is the power to create change in my world. So it is.
So it is. Thank you, Mary. And now I invite you to get comfortable where you are. Close your eyes if that feels right to you. And we'll begin our time of centering and prayer by just breathing. Taking a deep breath, that very breath of life that is God. And hold it for just a moment. And we exhale. We relax. Breathing in again deeply. And holding it briefly. We exhale, quieting our mind, calming our emotions, and once more breathe in. And as we exhale this time, we rest in the consciousness of our heart. Relaxing our breath, we truly know in these moments, this is our time of reconnecting with the God of our being. As in today's daily word, that power of imagination can shine forth in these moments. We truly know that God is the source of our supply in every way, and we trust that. We know that only good comes from every situation. We affirm this truth today. I am now open and receptive to that loving presence of God in me. I am now open and receptive to God's loving presence in me. And affirm this in your mind and in your heart. I am now open and receptive to God's loving presence in me. This is a day of knowing that all that you've imagined can come true. A day of claiming your good right here and right now. As we go into a time of quiet prayer, we know this truth. And whatever need we may have this day, whatever vision or goal that comes forth, let it happen for you right now in the silence. I invite you now to take another deep breath. And as we exhale, we truly smile, showing that light, that love, that spirit of that light within. And we know that when we open our eyes, that spark of light will shine forth. And so in these moments, we just say, thank you, God. Thank you, life and spirit, for blessing us and reminding us of all that we are capable of right here and right now. And so it is. Amen. Rosina didn't know that that's one of my favorite songs. And so she worked on this. She translated it, did the words. Honor yourself. She's so good. And when I asked her, she said yes. So I feel so blessed. Thank you, honey girl. I appreciate it. Yes. We miss her dancing. Yes, we do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now, I don't know what's going to happen from this moment forward, but Suzanne's going to do something. Do you want to hold the mic or you want to stand? Too many questions. Okay.
All right. Well, first of all, let me just give you a big hug in front of everybody. This is my spiritual sister.
Yes,
You're my
yes, yes.
sister. And we've talked about the call to be, and we have heard the call to be and responded over and over and over again.
For a
My
long
sister
time.
on the path.
Yes.
And so here we are together at this auspicious occasion.
Thank
So,
you for being here. Yes.
First of all, I would like to, I've got all kinds of things to honor you.
Okay.
For
Then I'll hold the
so
mic
many
for you.
months.
I can hold it for you.
All right, first of all, let me get all gussied up.
Okay. I'll hold it for you.
All right, so gussied up I be. And I wanted to talk about the call to be. So, first of all, I wanted to share with you, to me, which is the right after the beautiful dance, a gift from Hawaii. And this is a kukui nut tree lei. And perhaps you know that, first of all, it wanted to come over here.
It wanted to come over here, she said.
And the symbolism of the kukui is, of course, the fact that the ancient Hawaiians used to illuminate in so many ways, inner and outer, with the use of this beautiful tree. Every part of the tree was used, and the real symbolism that I wanted to share today was the illumination. The fact that this was a symbol of light. And I can't think of anyone who has spread more light, more joy, more heart than this lady up here. The fact is that I was just a little bit ahead of Debbie, you know, as far as the fancy gussied up part. And so I had the privilege of taking over from Sky St. John to teach the ministerial students. Well, of course, you know there's no teaching. There's just receiving and giving. And I couldn't wait for Debbie to come forward on the Skype machine to share just the incredible head and heart. Cannot think of anybody. It would just transform my day. Your joy and your sweetness and all the good things. But then she has a brain too. So I'm very happy to have shared in your light. Now, the second thing I wanted to talk about is with all the things up here, right there on the floor is my gift to you. And it is a transferring of the light and love from a Unity minister and teacher at the school. Her name was Vera Dawson Tate. Now, I don't know if you've ever talked with her or were in her presence. Well, she was one of the brightest, most loving women that I knew who taught me, because I've been around forever in Unity. So she is here with us today. And 1907 was when she was born, and she was born in England. So she used to have these teas and conversations. And at those teas and conversations, she would share her wisdom. So I would be sitting at her feet listening because I was new to Unity, and she touched me so deeply. And here's what she said: always take command. So take command, my dear. Take command of your thoughts, your feelings, the light that you're directing and encompassing. And there's a story that tells about that with Johnny Coleman, who is a very influential but brilliant and bright lady who was a Unity minister in Chicago, billed it to several thousands of people. Well, she remembered she came to Unity Village to go through the ministerial program, and what happened was that Johnny Coleman got greeted by Vera Tate, and she asked Johnny, "Why did you come to Unity Village?" She said, "Well, I just got told I have 6 months to die, because that's as long as I have to live." And so Vera said, "Take command. You didn't come here to die. You've come here to change your thoughts. You've come here to be the light and love that you are, and so just begin taking charge, taking command of those thoughts." So she did, and she just passed away a couple of years ago. She's lived a really long and happy life. So right now, there's that, the legacy that you have inherited from the founders of Unity. Then I'd like to go into, if you're ready for your presentations,
Yes.
All right.
Guess so.
So,
I have no control. I have command.
yes. Right. So, I want to read, and this is from me, and this will be transferred to you appropriately, but here's from the Association of Unity Churches, a corporation organized and existing under and by blah, 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 of the state of Georgia, blah, 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 and expressing special confidence in the ability and integrity of Rev. Deb, who has successfully fulfilled the qualifications and who, in the judgment of the Board of Trustees, is well qualified for the office here within a named, has ordained by those who know to preach the ministry of the principles of Christianity as established by the Christ, and hereby closes with authority to administer any and all ordinances as a minister of the gospel, as long as spirit and practice confirm. All right, so take charge, my dear, is what this actually says. So it's got all these fancy words, and thank you for now. So here's the other thing. So this is my kind of, ordination fair. This is from, in recognition of successful completion of the Unity National School of the Pacific Rim International Ministerial Program, we celebrate and honor your ordination awarded by Unity Worldwide Ministries, officiated in a ceremony witnessed by the Congregation of Unity of Kona on Sunday today. All right, so this is signed by the Pacific Rim Board of Trustees. So this is the school at Diamond Head where you attended. And they also send their love. But let me show you how they have sent their love.
Okay.
I think this is just super cool. So this is a bundle of joy. It's a rainbow bundle of joy, giving you the authority to take command every Sunday. Because this is the rainbow colors of the 12 powers of man, written by Charles Fillmore. It is lovingly put together by Margie Hyatt and Gary Kanye and
my classmates.
classmates, and it looks like this.
Wow.
And so you are encouraged, if you so wish, to wear this or one of them at the appropriate color of the month.
Excellent.
And
Excellent.
it's
very thoughtful.
let's see.
Thank you, Margie. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Levitt.
This right here is the one you could wear today. Right here, right there.
This one right here.
Mhm.
Excellent.
We're still in February.
We are, and it's all about
So
love.
It's all about love. So sending you love in so many ways.
Wonderful. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
It's fabric.
And so have fun.
Thank you, ma'am. Being
Remember
command.
who you are.
Thank you. Yeah, Suzanne and I, we go back 30 years now, I think.
Mhm.
Yes. And so it's,
Let's just stop real quick.
oh, bossy. He's taking command.
It's been 30 years in the making. My mom worked really hard to not be a college football situation. We party the whole way.
Do you want to come up here and get a mic?
No, I don't. You worked really hard. We're really proud of you. You finally made it.
Yes.
Thank you. Love life.
Thank you, everyone. Mahalo. And I wanted to say that, because I always like to say something, you know. And thank you, Brian, really, because my kids have gone through a lot to allow me to be to this day. And some of it was challenging, I know, over the years. And it's just, you know, when you get that calling of knowing you're supposed to do something. And when I was little, I was called by the nuns to be a nun. They said I was blessed and chosen, and that would be my lot in life. Well, it didn't happen that way. And so none of these children would be here, none of these grandkids. And so when I came to Unity, you know, I came, you know, kicking and screaming. I came for my children, but I found something. I found truth. I found a way to live that was going to make my life better. And it has. And throughout all the ups and downs, the ins and outs, the ministries, the serving on boards, you know, being a greeter and an usher and teaching Sunday school in YOU. That's how Suzanne and I really connected, was with kids. And so we just kept moving and trucking and going forward and doing what we were called to do. And in the early 80s, when Windward Unity started, I really felt like I wanted to be a Unity minister. And you'll see on a video that my son put together for us, Reverend Greg Barrett, and hopefully you're watching this, Greg and Lynn, and he's in Illinois, and he asked me to do the meditation on Mother's Day because he thought I was just a mom that was the mom of the moms, you know, and so pancake breakfast, he does remember. And that I was so nervous. And he taught me how to speak in the bathroom, yelling at myself basically, because when you get in front of people, you talk more softly. And so he taught me how to do it. And I had a meditation prepared in writing because that's how I operate. And that was my first experience on the platform. And it was a dream come true, because in the 70s, I saw Terry Cole Whitaker come out from behind a curtain, and she was a religious science minister. And I was like, women can do this? That was a shock, because Catholic girls could become nuns, that was it. And from that moment on, and her book, What You Think of Me Is None of My Business, and also Unity's Catherine Ponder's book on prosperity. And they began to move me. And I took every class I could. Greg knows I was always in his classes learning. I've taken classes from you for a long time. And Grace Merrick, we know you're watching, she's in Australia, and she was one of my teachers for Lessons in Truth 2 or 3 times, because through this adventure of 30 years, my credits expired. So I had to start over. And so, yes, same with Suzanne. We're like the longest it took ever in the Unity movement to become ordained. But you know, we lived in Hawaii during the process, so we didn't care.
Right.
It's true, we lived in Hawaii. And I do want to, you know, I brought Maureen, I asked her to please be here today because Richard, you know, passed away, and it's just, she's very instrumental in my life, in me being at this church. In 1997, we ran into each other at Costco. She and Richard were there, and she just said, would you ever want to come speak in Kona? And I said, no. She goes, just try it. I know they'll love you. And so I became Richard's first permanent guest speaker when he was away. So I'd come here for 6 weeks, and I lived in Honolulu. So I would fly over from 1997 to 1999. And then I became the spiritual leader of this church in 1999. And you'd asked me about Bob Wasner, Reverend Bob Wasner, and he was the minister at Windward Unity, and he used to come over here and speak all the time. And Reverend Carlton Buboltz created this ministry 30 years ago this month. And so we're blessed in many ways by so many people. And Richard and Maureen, we've known each other like 40 years now. and our kids know each other, and I'm just so blessed to have you in my life and encouraging me to keep speaking. Yeah, come on. If we all got to get up here sometime. She, yes, we love her. And that smile is so much like Richard's right now. It's just quite amazing. And as Suzanne mentioned, Unity Church of Hawaii, when Reverend Sky was here, he created this school. So that was the beauty of this happening, is that I didn't have to go back to Unity Village or on the mainland to take all those classes all over again. And that was 5 years ago. So I began, you have to get 250 credits in the spiritual education and enrichment program, did that. Had to go to Unity Village and get 40 more credits in leadership. And then I had to take 3 more years here with Suzanne. And the honor is, I am the first graduate of the Unity School of Pacific Rim. This is just a great event, you guys. It's so awesome. And I couldn't be here without anyone present in this room. You've all loved and supported me, and I've had so much love and support for so very long. So I thank Suzanne, Maureen, Richard, Reverend Sky. Yeah, just all the people that I've loved in ministry. Stan Hampson, great Unity minister, and Reverend Greg Barrett, who encouraged me to do all of this. Yes. So, anyways, do you have the video, Dave? We're ready. We're going to show you something fun that my son put together for us to see, because it also is my birthday on Friday. So, birthday, church celebration, ordination. Patrick has the... Oh, it does this, the CD?
Remember we tried it last year.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Sugar buns. Oh, sugar buns. That's it. Oh, yes. It won't work? Dave, I'm so sorry. Here I am thinking we got this Mac that can do anything.
Well, it's the projector.
Oh, the
The
projector.
projector won't do video.
Well, we'll have to fix that, won't we? Yeah. Even if it's a slideshow?
We can try it.
Joe?
Okay. Well, we're doing...
It's not fast enough to change the images, but it may work with slides.
Oh, it might work with slides. Okay. Dave and Pat, you want to try it? Well, Joe's coming up here. Suzanne wants to honor that other half of me that is always schlepping stuff for me. And I'm always taking command of. Right, honey?
Well,
There you go. Patrick's going to see if he can... Joey, Suzanne wants to talk to you.
for those of us who have other halves that make the whole, and the greater part comes up to be absolutely perfect, we honor and thank you for your role.
Yay.
There we go.
And we really don't want to go much past 11,
Okay.
right?
Thank you all.
Thank you, Suzanne, for being here.
Let's just do one last thing then. In
Okay.
terms of the video, I just wanted to say, finally I am in control of, I'm taking control of my emotions. At first, you wouldn't think I had spoken for 30 years myself. I just couldn't almost get it out because I just feel, so happy. So, here's the thing. Here's the unity way of truly blessing. Here's the unity way of truly blessing. So let's put our hands out and bless this divine woman, this divine Christ, the one. And we say, Rev Deb, truly Rev Deb, we love you, appreciate you, and behold the Christ in you. Thank you. Mahalo. And aloha.
Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, everyone. What a blessed day. Is it going to work, Patrick?
We're going to try it.
We're going to try it, and we're going to see what happens.